What's up, brothers and sisters? Your brother G World 7_D. Here is the book, The Egyptian by Cyril Aldred. Sir Cyril Aldred. Lord Cyril Aldred. Alright, man. For real. I'm going to turn it to this page right here. Okay, you're going to see here's one of the ships that they use to sail. Alright, I'm going to read this right quick. I don't know if it can come out clear. Of the 5 boats pitched around the pyramid of Cheops, 2 remain their original contents intact. And of this pair, only one has so far been empty. The other remains sealed. The great flat-bottomed boat found dismantled in the pit uncovered in 1954 is made from 1,200 pieces of timber, mostly cedar wood, pegged or sewn together with half a grass rope. Reconstructed, it is 43.4 meters long and 5.9 meters in the beam and displaces about 40 tons. The cabin is of wood with a canopy supported on ted poles and beams stretched over its roof and extending forwards. 6 pairs of huge sweeps were used for steering the ship, which would have been towed by smaller vessels. And here's the ship. All right. These are the type of ships they sail around the world in. It's made of wood. All right. These wooden ships, man. They had the technology to do that. I'm also going to show you something real quick. This is a reconstruction. But obviously, the causeways. Like I showed you in America, over with Takao and Copan, the long causeways, they had it here. You know the similarities now. You know the similarities. Causeways. Alright. Also, I want to show you this now. Obviously, you love the carving to rock, stone. Here's obviously the Sphinx, or Heru Amakhet. I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to show you something. And then here's Abu Simbel. Those are carved into rock. Now, they did this in the Americas. Now, they did this all over the world, but you see it over here in the Americas, like the Grand Canyon and the cliff dwellers over in Anasazi, who were the Mali. These Negroes carved into rocks. They've been doing this for 1,000 years. So if they did this over in Egypt, why couldn't they have done this here in America? All right? If this was done in Egypt, carved in a rock, why couldn't they have done this in America? All right? Now, let me also say something real quick. You had these ignorant white folks, these ignorant mestizos, and these ignorant other people, and along with some Negroes who deny black people being the original Americans in America, man. Original people in America. These black folks are coons. Oh, let's call it out. Let's call them, they're sellouts, man. But any black person who want to date, procreate, and marry these white folks and these other people, you are a traitor. And I'm going to call your ass out. You are a traitor. Because these people go out of their way to deny this, man. All these racist white scholars will sit there, deny the truth. If the obvious is going left, they'll tell you just to go right. This is how racist these bastards are. They don't want to hear the truth come out. They can't stand the truth come out. They will deny that all these people are black. They'll say stuff like, yeah, they had black skin, but they were Caucasian. Though that doesn't mean they're Negro. And all this other crazy ass talk. But when you have definitive proof, black people in all over the world. But yet, you don't have no definitive proof of white people being all over the world. But you just come up with one white figure that's probably fake. And then they present it and say, oh, here, white man was here first. This is what you're dealing with, man. So you Negroes need to stop. Stop trying to please these people. And these little Negro blacks, most of them are doing what they're doing because they want to be accepted by white folks and they want to continue to date white massa. They want to date white mommy and daddy. And that's what these Negroes want to do. So they don't want to upset their little white partner. I'm telling you, these some sellout Negroes out here, man. These some sellout Negroes. And a lot of you Negroes who keep pushing that old white chick up Jane Elliott over a racist ass, man, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Then you get some of these black men, these females with these passport bros, who I hear some of these Negroes saying, quote, they don't want to date black women, period. That they want to date other women, and then some of them will say they'll date black women from other countries. But then when they go in these other countries, I've heard these Negroes now saying they don't want to date black women in Brazil. They just want to date German Brazilian women or Italian Brazilian women because black women in Brazil are too feminist. Shut your ass up, man. You just want a white woman. That's all you Negroes want. And then you get these little black women go travel to Italy looking for some white man. Man, please. This is how sick some of you Negroes are, man. So I'm making this clear. I'm making this video. It's time to wake up. You cannot date, procreate, do anything with these people, man, because you're diluting yourself. It takes 2 black people to make a black child, not a white person, not no other person. I remember seeing one of these little passport bro Negroes, man, sitting in the bed smoking a cigar with 2 white women, like he's in heaven. Now, granted, we have some issues with these black women here, some of them, but you say that about a lot of brothers, you need to get your act together. So this stuff goes both ways. We need each other. And we had no friends on the outside. Even people who so-called look like us, a lot of them are enemies. I want you to also, but I want you main thing to do, is to study your history. I showed you, I did this quick video that shows you that if they were carving out rock over in Africa, which is so obvious, and you look at those figures, those are obviously black people. They were doing it here in the Americas, and they were doing it earlier. All right? They were doing it here all throughout the Americas, but even earlier. And this is how much I really want you to study your history, man. Do not listen to these clowns talking that Pan-African stuff, man, that you're just going to go back to Africa, you're going to do this, and that we all African. Shut up, man. Shut up. I'm tired of that. Black people are indigenous to this planet, and to just make us just coming from Africa, man, I say this in so many videos, this got to stop. It really does. It's got to stop. It's too much information out here to do the research. I just showed you the carving out of rock, what the ancient Egyptians did, and they used machinery, man. They didn't use just no copper tools to do that. Those points are too sharp. They had some form of machinery. They didn't use no simple mathematics. They had high-tech mathematics. In order to build something like that, they had to have high-tech, high-level mathematics, not no 1, 2, 3. Like you hear some of these white racist anthropologists and archaeologists will tell you, man. Do not listen to them. No simpleton could have done this. All right? No simpleton could have done this. All right? And no simpleton could have made this. This is used to sell. This is one only used for no funeral processions. This is used to sell, to travel. And they had their quarters up in there. We got to understand our true history, our real history, and stop listening to a lot of these charlatans out here, man. Our brothers and sisters carved into rock. Look at that. This was not done by no goddamn copper tools. But when you listen to these white folks, they'll tell you anything and everything. Do not listen to them. Do not pay attention to them. See them for who they are, the lying-ass devils that they are, and these little sellout black people who are willing to procreate and want to kiss their ass. They're traitors. Okay? They're traitors. So I just want to show you that, and just to make a sort of show you the similarity of structures, how they use, they carved into rock and to stone and stuff like that. All right, brothers and sisters, man. It's your brother G World, man. Making this quick video, man. I'm out. I'm out.